I just ran out of storage space. So what was that? I got yeah, I mean, this guy, what if he's my dad? I mean, and I think this picture here was just, it was just there. It was, you can see that or not. It was just, I thought it was a nice old picture, and honestly, I was gonna sell it. Or I didn't mind if it didn't sell because I like it, but it just it was neat. And what? I mean, it's crazy, but uh, that'd be a hell of that would be a hell of a fuck, man, my mind is fucking blown. That would be a hell of a fucking presentation. Whoever's I mean, it would be me, but I'm just not aware of it. That there's uh, maybe something guiding me, like, or it might be me. I mean, I don't know what it is, but this presentation of mine is blowing my fucking mind. Cause I mean, let me recap. That's me, the little boy. That's me sitting on the edge of my bed, dreaming about the day um, I'll be taking my son out fishing. And that's me standing over there fishing in my head as I'm sitting on the fucking bed there. So I just realized that. Um, so that boy's me, and that is me. Um, Meanwhile, the gentleman who passed away has no, you know what I mean, no like why didn't this computer go to somebody? You know, why didn't somebody say, hey, my whatever passed away, and I'm gonna come get his belongings? Um, that's sad, man. So he was a fisherman. That may be him. You know what I mean? In his eye, and that's crazy. But maybe he loved that picture so much because he thought, just always dreamt about being out there with his boy fishing. And uh, and what if that's my dad? What if my dad just that's crazy. That's mind blowing. But I mean, it's um crazy. I just can't. That's really crazy. And I know unlikely. I'm not sitting here um like oh my god, I'm gonna have to. Well, I might have to, but it seems far fetched. I mean, really, really far fetched. I mean, it'd be crazy. But on shrooms, this is a picture that my consciousness is projecting, uh, and I have photo evidence of my mind, or I'm just rewriting my consciousness over because that's what evolution has taught my brain cells to do. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Yeah, it's everything. There's so much on a higher level. This guiding stuff. I just saw this. I was looking into some philosophy now because just all this stuff, and um, so I look at philosophy on YouTube. I'm always on YouTube, yeah, and this philosophy tube was like the first thing out of philosophy tube. And right away, my instincts are if it's on top of the page, it's probably bullshit. It's probably filled with propaganda and just and that those are easy. You know what I mean? Those are easy. Uh, but there's everything's like that. Everything is like that to some degree. everything. It's, you can't, I mean, I can't say you can't, but I don't know if it's an impossibility, but to some degree, it's like that. But so I click on this. I click on it anyway, and knowing that I'm just prepared, And so first thing comes up, transgender activists, all this stuff, and uh, uh, it's. I mean, they're people. You know what I mean? We're people. They're people. We're people, and they're the frequency that's guiding not that's guiding them is uh, in control. I mean, it's I don't know, like the one once you reach the top page of YouTube, you know what I mean, like you're the first thing people are going to be looking at once you reach that level. On the higher level, there's a presentation that's winning. You know what I mean? That gets you know the whole thing we're putting the presentation. The judges like it. You know what I mean? Whoever. So how do you know the judges like your presentation? It's just the first thing you see on YouTube. Which right away my instinct would be that there's a heavy degree shift in a certain direction, very heavily. I mean, but I'm not sure if talk about that. I don't know. I'm totally lost my train of thought, but that was just some thoughts. I think what anything else happened. I had what happened? Oh shit! Oh my god! Wow! That was input. That was put in. Wow! That was just that. Wow! That maybe my that was just done. There was so I'm on these streams, right? And I was asking about like something miswired. I always like all my life I always said I wasn't wired properly, or something. And I remember asking like try to fix that, and I would honestly try to like while I'm in this in between dimension kind of state. With my other hand, also on the other side of my head, man, the psychologist gonna love it. I can make a tuning fork to this, and then not conscious, like not for this world to know, like not for what is the part of the conscious that resides in this dimension. I'm I, in this dimension. I physically take my hands, put them like this, do this, concentrate, do that. But and then in another dimension, my consciousness takes over and these hands as operating instruments to rewire stuff that's wrong with my brain. And so I was sitting here and I laid back. That light's bright, man. And I was like, Oh, that's what the fuck happened. Oh, so we're going on about this presentation and everything, and I had this fucking blanket. That's right. I'm laying back, like I'm like, okay, let you because when you close your eyes like this, it's not something you're used to, a bright light like that, and then on stream you can, I mean, it's easy to, okay, it's not like I'm tripping or anything, like, seeing anything like that. It's all mental. So I take it like a operating table, like I just said. I mean, so I'm like, okay, I'll lay back here. I'll close my eyes, and I don't know if I think it's like a blackout there. Like I remember getting the have this blanket. No, that's not a blanket. It's a fucking oh damn curtain. What I picked up somewhere. But it's kind of it's nice, you know. And so I'm laying back. It's like, well, for the presentation, uh, let me put this over top me. And then I fucking woke up, you know. And then so I woke up, and I'm like, I was kind of taken aback by it. I'm like, well, I mean, like, but not even taken aback by it. It was like um, almost like when you drive down the road and all of a sudden you know what I mean, like that, like you were sleeping. It was probably you know, just like that. But then you know, that's how I woke up. But I don't prior to waking up, I wasn't like you're you know, when you're driving, you're in this position. You wake up in this position. It's all good, yeah. You know what I mean, but it didn't even really click. Real like I wasn't shocked or anything. I'm just remembering it as a matter of fact, where I was okay getting in my doing my like stage acting, putting on this presentation, and I do have these memories of doing that. So I said that's what I did, and that's a thought. I mean, that's in my brain from somewhere, and I think was it my was it my consciousness that did that? That's what I said. I don't know if I'm correct about that or whether it's like good old Sturgill Simpson said, reptile aliens made of light. I mean, cut us open, pull out all our pain. You know what? And then right after that fucking shit, I'm sitting here in tears because I'm making this deal for this boy, and in my heart, and I believe it, and uh, and, oh man, I got stuck in this thing where I'm like, oh, what did I say? Said let him free, and his backpack there, there's no, I see it right now. It's a guy just staring at, like, you can just see his nose like this. And it's somebody just staring right back at him, and I'm telling that person to let that boy go, let the boy go. And what I was doing was on the higher level. Oh, that's right, man. I like I'm staring into this picture, and I'm calling it whatever's guiding this boy. I'm under the assumption it was my consciousness that I wasn't aware of, but it's something else. Because I'm like in this mantra, like trance for this boy, and just I mean, like so when I'm doing this, I come to my realization that, like, wait a second, this is all presentation. Who the fuck? Who made that presentation? You know what I mean? And I was like, call him out. I'm like, what the? You mean? I was trying to show my face, and then they were there, but there was no. It was the mountain, and I know that speaking to me telepathically, like it revealed itself. This whatever this entity is that is doing it was doing the presentation of that boy there, which is me. I was talking to that entity through time because in a different dimension because um because that's I mean from the projection of my uh, consciousness that would be circa 1987, 88, and that projected image exists on a different vibration or different frequency, and the entity that was that revealed itself, I paid for that boy um, for my um, for my presentation. I mean, my presentation paid for that boy, and I made the deal that I would take all that hurt. I mean, I would bear it, so he didn't have to. And and gives me great solace. Uh, so who's this this guy here? Oh, here's a month about So I looked up that picture there. Just fucking, this would be the supreme, like supreme presentation. When I got that, I just love the picture, you know. And I'm looking all over for the artist. It's not on there, fucking nowhere. And it just seemed old, you know. And because I like this is whatever. It, so I like to draw, and I'm do some stuff like this. And the artist is me in the future. Wouldn't that be a fucking crazy presentation if that, you know, I mean, who knows, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, maybe I live to be 90. What if I live to be 90 and then when I'm 88, I'm still doing art and that's something I did and somehow, you know what I mean, skip dimensions. I don't know. That's just random. But that's how crazy it is. That's how crazy everything is, though. Uh, that if you could put on a presentation that good, that you don't. That's your skill. I mean, that's if people will be at awe. You know what I mean? I think that's another like our purpose of the whole presentation is who can make the most people or the most sincere moment, you know, like, because I just had a partner going crazy all moment thinking about what if that, all that stupid shit I said. But it seems, that's what I'm getting from it. Uh, but I had to get that down. Yeah, my mind's so blank. And I don't know if maybe like, it seems, you know, um, this will stay on my mind, and tomorrow, next day, and then it's just like on people's DMT uh, trip reports. Man, I almost a DMT, but anyway, uh, on those reports, you always hear about they're losing it. I mean, like a dream, and this will it's already begun, but on the higher level, it'll do it as well. Uh, I mean, this really affects my higher level. It does something. It like it, it steers it. You know what I mean? Steers it. It does, I think I almost went that the right way. Uh, and so also like just like the DMT reports on this level, they uh, lose them. But this whole thing, like this whole fire that's in me right now, for all like about this picture and stuff, it'll stay. I mean, I'll be consciously aware of it, uh, and it'll, I mean, it'll be a mark. But on the higher level, um, that awareness is going, or yeah, that awareness will dissipate as well. I believe. Oh, maybe I don't know. I might be fucking that up. But what I'm trying to say is that as significant as this is right now, a week, it's even if I were to make serious, like significant change, like did something, like they were telling me that one thing I got from a trip was be bold. But no, not be bold. Like mm, extremely exaggeratedly bold. You know what I mean? Like not wild, not the wild factor, but like I forget the word was, but it was stuck with me for a while. But make a but maybe my brain just forgets stuff anyway. I just forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But I hope there's something good in this. I feel good. It's crazy. Bug-eyed. I'm gonna have to eat some more shrimp, see what the fuck's going on. Yeah, that's good. I have this thing where well, there's something big. Uh, I lost my train. I just remembered about when I was talking about the professor too. Uh, the first thing up this transgender thing. It's going on in England and Abigail something I think. The presentation is amazing. It's that's what I'm trying like. That's what they were conveying. Like that's what I took from it was like I heard I got this first about you know what I mean make bold moves big I mean something like that you know what I mean like make them go like what or something like that you know what I mean like be out of your comfort zone. So I mean I recorded a song. He had these crazy glasses on, which I love, and I did have a shirt on, which for me is uh, no, just not me. And so I don't shouldn't. But that was kind of like that, you know what I mean? Like, well, this Abigail thing. Um, oh my God! Like, and I don't want. I'm not trying to judge. only from this uh, dimension's understanding would anything be ridiculed. Uh, once, you know what I mean, you once you uh, once you detach from this dimension, it's all matter of fact. I don't. Yeah, it's not. There's no creative ratio. There's only going to be examination. Clinical studies, and I think that's good. Uh, I just like feeling that music is that's a way to connect with another dimension. It's a way to paint pictures in that dimension. It's a way uh, to draw maps to it's like a 3D printer. You know what I mean? To for what like the so they somebody in the other dimension may be able to um, experience all these feelings and what it's like to be human. You know what I mean? They'll I don't know what form that. I mean, it's probably this. I don't think it's anything like human-like or anything like that. It's I don't know what it is, but they can experience. Um, Even when you leave tears on your guitar, that song, they can experience that. What that's like to, maybe they smoke some DMT and, or they come across a chemical, and these two chemicals. And somehow it, I lost my train of thought, but okay, yeah, this is way too long anyway. But it's been helpful. I got this little thing out of it was I had I had a church background and stuff, but and then I'm basically praying. You know what I mean? But there was a understanding. There was a definite understanding between me and the projected. That what I was projected target of my prayers, and that's between me and that person, me and that entity. Uh, so that's very personal. Yeah, that's what I feel. And anyway, so I was praying, whatever it was, but I got this thing about I was like just being so thankful for my children, and just being like overwhelmed. Like imagine like in a psychologist's office. That tearing back the layers shit. Uh, I was tearing back layers and just like being real thankful. I mean, for my kids, and then I come to the realization I'm not very